I want to tell you something that no practical person will ever tell you. Stop being practical. Stop being rational. Stop being reasonable. Stop making the sensible choice every single time and then wondering why your life feels like a to do list you can never finish. You were not put on this earth to be efficient. You were put here to feel things, to live things, to walk through this one life you have been given and make it so full, so rich, so completely and unapologetically yours that when you look back, you will not recognize the woman you were before you decided to really live. This is your movie. You are the actress. And today I'm asking you to start acting like it. And I want to say something very specific, something I don't hear people say enough. If you're a brown woman, if you grew up in an Eastern home, in an Indian home, in a home where the culture was bigger than the individual, I want you to hear this part specially. You were not raised to romanticize your life. You were raised to manage it, to be grateful for what you had and ask for nothing more, to keep the peace, to not be too loud, too much, too visible, too ambitious, too free. Your grandmothers did not get to want things for themselves. Many of your mothers did not either. Desire for women in our culture was dangerous, and it made you difficult, it made you ungrateful, it made you someone who forgot her place in life. And then because of colonization, it layered shame on top of shame. It told us that our bodies, our cycles, our ways of knowing and feeling, our gut feeling were not valid, and that the rational, the productive, the controlled was superior. And brown women learned to shrink twice, once for the patriarchy and once for the world outside. So, if you have spent your whole life finding it hard to want things for yourself, if guilt shows up the moment you try to enjoy something just for you, if somewhere deep down you believe that a woman who puts herself first is selfish, I want you to know that this is not your belief. This was handed to you by the systems that needed you small so they could stay big. You did not choose that belief, but you can choose to put it down. Because here's what I know to be true: the women who came before us, the ones who never got to live fully, they don't want you small. They want you to live the life they never could. They want you to take up space, to want things, to feel joy without an apology, to romanticize the one life you've been given and make it so full, so beautiful that it honors everything. Living freely is not a betrayal of where you came from. It is the most loving thing you can do with what has been given to you. So, this is me as a brown woman speaking to another brown woman and telling you, you are allowed to want a beautiful life. You're allowed to be the main character of your story. You're allowed to romanticize every small and ordinary moment and treat it like it is sacred. Because it is. And so are you. You are sacred. So let's start at the very beginning. Today morning or tomorrow morning, when your alarm goes off, don't grab your phone. Do not check your messages. Do not scroll. Do not let the world rush in before you have even opened your eyes. Instead, lie there just for a minute and feel the weight of your body against your bed. Feel the warmth, notice the colors, notice the light in the room. Notice this light came up in the morning just for you. Let that be the first thought you have. The day began just for you. And then get up slowly, like a woman who has somewhere beautiful to be. Make your morning drink and hold the cup with both your hands. Feel the warmth. Look out the window. Look at the sky and ask yourself, what kind of opening scene is this? Every great film has mornings like that. And this is your movie. You are always in the scene. Start treating it that way. It is your movie. And I want to talk about something that took me a long time to understand. The magic you're looking for is not outside of you. It is not in the right city. the right relationship, the right version of your life that has not arrived yet. It is in you right now, in this body, in this moment. And the way you let it out is simpler than you think. You stop hiding. You stop performing. You stop keeping the real version of yourself locked up because you're afraid to what people will say when they see her. Think about it. You have these desires living inside of you, things that you want, things you dream about, a life that feels more alive, more beautiful, more yours. And then fear walks in and tells you to wait, to be careful, to be realistic, to be rational. And so your inner world and your outer world are split apart. What you feel on the inside stops matching what you show on the outside. And that gap, that space between who you really are and who you are performing to be, that is exactly where the magic dies. Alignment is when those things meet. When what you feel matches what you say, when what you want matches what you do, when the woman you are in private starts showing up in public too. That is when life starts bending towards you, my friend, my love. Now, here is what I want you to stop doing. Stop explaining your choices to people who don't understand them. Really stop doing that. Stop shrinking your dreams into something more digestible, more realistic, more palatable to the person who stopped dreaming a long time ago and needs you to stop too, so she feels less alone in it. Stop asking for permission. Stop waiting for the right time, the right amount of money, the right version of yourself to show up before you let yourself really want what you want. The practical mind will find reason to wait always. And it is very good at that. It will tell you to be careful, to be smart enough, to be realistic enough. And all of that is just fear wearing a sensible shoes. Your creative mind, your real mind knows something different. It knows that the life you want is not built by logic alone. It is built by desire, by imagination, by the willingness to see something that does not exist yet and decide that it is already yours. Use that mind. That is the one that builds a life that is so magical and worth living. And here is the thing about romanticizing your life that nobody tells you, right? It is not one grand gesture. It is not a big trip or the dramatic change or the perfect morning routine you find on the internet. It is very small. It is daily. It is 1,000 tiny decisions to choose beauty and magic every moment of your life. It is putting that extra 5 minutes into how you look in the morning and feeling that shift it creates in your whole day. It is wearing the dress on a Wednesday because you feel like it. It is lighting that candle, not for a guest, but for yourself. It is buying flowers and placing them somewhere you see, right? It's a proof that you are living a beautiful life. It is going to the dinner even when you feel like staying at home. It is saying yes to the spontaneous plan. It is getting in that car, dressing up, going somewhere beautiful, and letting that shift your energy. Because here's what I know. The woman who is sitting at home in her comfort zone, waiting for life to find her, waiting for magic to happen, the woman who puts on her best outfit and walks into a room like she belongs there, those two women are available to the same magic, but only one of them is open to receiving it. You have to tune yourself like an instrument to receive the magic, to manifest the things that make you feel good, the music that lifts you, the food that you eat slowly, the outfit that makes you walk differently, the friend who reminds you of who you really are. Those are amazing things to indulge yourself in without any single guilt. Boom. Alignment. I'll talk to you about something very small because this is where you are missing it. You want that life, but you're missing it. You're waiting for a big romantic moment, a big trip, the milestone, the grand gesture. And the whole time, the small things are right there in front of you, quietly waiting to be noticed. The smell of your coffee in the morning, how is it? That is the whole experience if you let it be. The way a particular song makes you feel, just stop what you're doing for a moment. Let it hit you. Let it actually move you and land in your body. The feeling of water on your skin in the shower, the texture of the fabric that you love, the exact moment when the sunset happens. It's all magic. It's all beautiful. It's your life. They're not small things. These are the details that make a film feel very real. So notice them, name them, say it out loud or in your head that this moment is mine. No one else is living this exact second, right? It's only you that's living. And this is yours, all of it. Take up space. Take up space for yourself in life, right? Your relationship with God, with universe, with whatever you call that presence you feel when you're very quiet and very honest with yourself. Let that be romantic too. Let that be very romantic. And talk to this presence like it is listening all the time, because it is. Walk outside and feel that wind and know it came for you. Look at the sky at night and feel how vast it is. And instead of feeling small, feel chosen. Feel like you are the one person on this entire spinning earth for whom all of this is happening. You're allowed to feel that. Everything you've ever asked for, every desire you have carried, everything that you feel in the dark, it's already waiting for you. It is already yours. The only thing standing between you and all of this is that you are not open enough to receive it. Stay open. Put your hands like this. Stay open. The flowers are blooming for you. The rain is happening for you. The sun is shining for you. Life constantly, quietly is working in your favor. Let that in as a feeling in your chest, in your stomach, in the back of your hands. You are being loved by life itself, constantly, without any interruption. You're being loved by life in this very moment. And when you fall off, because you will, there are times we all fall back, do not waste a single second feeling bad about it. Just get back on. That is it. Just get back on. That is the whole instruction. You break a promise to yourself, you get back on. You have a week where nothing felt magical to you, where nothing felt like a movie, where everything felt gray and hard and too much. You get back on. You get back on in alignment. The women who actually build the lives they dream about are not the ones who never fail. They are the ones who fall and get back on so fast that it barely counts. So today, not tomorrow, today pick up one small thing and make it beautiful for yourself. One moment, one choice, one detail your practical mind would have skipped over. A cup of tea, a walk, a song you love that you have not let yourself sit with in a while. Put on, light a candle, romanticize your room, make your room feel good. Do it today, then do it again tomorrow, and do it again the day after. This is how you build your magical life. This is how the magic builds. Not in one moment, but in thousand small, deliberate acts of choosing beauty, choosing aliveness, choosing yourself. I want you to romanticize this life. I mean that. Wake up tomorrow and feel like the opening scene of a beautiful movie. Do not rush out of bed. Just lie there for a moment. Notice the light coming through the window. Notice how your body feels. That ordinary moment is your film beginning. The camera is already on you. Walk into a room and feel the air shifting because you walked in. Own up that space. Not because you announced yourself, just because you showed up the way you are. Eat your food slowly. Look at the colors on your plate and think, this is mine. This moment is mine. The first sip of something warm in the morning, be it your coffee or tea, the song that hits you somewhere deep, the stranger who smiles at you on the street, the evening light turning gold while you happen to be standing in it. It's for you. All of it is for you. The smell of the rain before it falls, it's yours. The quiet of a Sunday, yours. The love you feel for people, for God, for the tiny sacred details of being alive, let that love be a proof. Proof that you're awake, proof that you're here, proof that life is not passing you by, but coming directly, deliberately, tenderly towards you. Everything is for you. Everything has always been for you. And it will always be. It will always be for you. Just let this soak in. This is your movie. This is your movie. A blockbuster movie is not made by someone who plays it safe. It is made by a woman who woke up one ordinary morning and decided completely that her life was worth romanticizing. She's allowed to take up space. She was worth the flowers, worth the good outfit, worth the beautiful long conversation with a friend, worth feeling good, worth feeling that the whole life is spinning around her. And you are that woman. You secretly desire that. I know you do. You do desire to be that woman. Now go live like it because envy will stop the moment you are in alignment with your desires, what you want. Just be that person for a week. Try to be her for a week. Just do that. And you fall, you get back up on again. See you in the next podcast. I love you. Take up space.